Okay, well, thank y'all for coming to start with. Last night, we had a Harrison County deputy working interdiction on U.S. Highway 59 South. Around 11:23, that deputy performed a traffic stop on a 2003 Tahoe for a moving violation. When he approached the vehicle, the subject at first seemed fine. Conversation was had back and forth, even a smile or two, and everything was calm. As they continued visiting, the deputy noticed several things. One, the vehicle was completely full. A Tahoe is a pretty good sized car. The vehicle was completely full from right behind the driver and passenger front seats all the way to the rear in just stuff. Looked like he was moving. And in boxes too, things you couldn't tell what it was. As he started to question the subject about where he's going and what he was doing, he became nervous. He asked him to step out of the vehicle. The subject replied no. He asked him again to step out of the vehicle, and about this time the car started overheating. There was some kind of pop under the hood, and smoke and steam and whatever started coming out from under the hood. Didn't know if it was on fire or it was radiator issues. He asked him again to step out of the car. The suspect rolls his window up. He answers no, rolls his window up, and then reaches down between his legs. Obviously, the deputy follows his hand. When the deputy looks down, he sees a pistol grip sitting under his leg that he's grabbing. The deputy retreats from the vehicle back towards his vehicle to put space between them, and then orders him out of the car at gunpoint at that time. The subject elects not to get out of the car once again. He drives away from the scene, from the traffic stop. The deputy re-enters his unit and pursues. 2 to 3 miles down the road, the vehicle goes off the road, comes back on the road, and then goes off the road again, crashing into the center cables on 59 South around the 13,000 block. The vehicle finally comes to a stop at that point. Deputies that were on scene then in Panola County as well came to help. Did not approach the vehicle due to the fact that we know now that there's a gun in the vehicle. We attempted to order the subject out. Windows are still rolled up. This did not work after some time of negotiation. We used a 40 mic launcher to break the windows on the car. We again tried to order the subject out, and that again did not work. We finally flew a drone up to the car. When we got into the car window and can see the subject with the drone, it was realized that the subject had suffered a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Deputies then approached the vehicle using the shield for safety, just in case what we saw wasn't what we thought we saw, and did confirm that was the case. What we have learned about this subject, during the traffic stop, he told the deputy that he was headed to Hidalgo to his brother's to take him some clothes and some other stuff. We did not confirm that he has any family in Hidalgo. What he does is has 2 brothers in Mexico. This subject, just in case the question comes up, was a U.S. citizen, born and raised here, but he does have family in Mexico. He was headed southbound, we think, to avoid prosecution. Monday, he was going to have a court date in Antioch, Tennessee, just outside of Nashville, where he was going to have a jury trial on 6 counts of sexual assault of a child. We believe that we interrupted his fleeing, and unbeknownst to the deputy, and I think he ran out of options, quite honestly, when the vehicle started overheating. The subject was later identified as Trinidad Alonzo Torres, 36 years old. He was pronounced dead at the scene by Justice of the Peace Oswalt, and where an autopsy was ordered, and he was transferred to the Forensic Medical Center in Tyler. Technically, he was not in our custody yet, but due to the fact that we were pursuing him, this is considered an in-custody death. So we again notified the Texas Rangers, as we always do on something like that, and they'll be conducting an investigation from this point forward. So after this, any questions past this point that come up will need to go to them. Any questions?
When dealing with a matter such as this with the suspect fleeing, tell me about the precautions that your deputies are trained to protect that they took.
Several. The first thing he did was retreat when he saw the weapon. He knew the guy wasn't. He had already stopped listening. They had pretty much lost communication. The only verbiage he was getting was a no at that point. Putting the distance between them, using his car as a shield just in case he come out with that firearm, was the first thing. The second thing is the operation of our 40 mic system to break those windows and not having to put a person or a human up on the side of that car. The operation of our drone to keep anybody from walking up there after that, and then our shields that they all have a shield in their car that they carry to approach something like that, and just gives them that much more safety, something to hide behind, because in the middle of the interstate you're out in the wide open. There's nothing to get behind if it goes south. So we have given them what I believe just about every opportunity to succeed in their duties, and last night unfortunately there was a loss of life, but they did perform their duty well.
In the search of the car, was there anything found that was legal? Everything was on the up and up?
I think everything was pretty much on the up and up. There was a sum of cash in the car. We did recover a Smith & Wesson 40 caliber pistol out of the driver's floorboard, and other than that was just his stuff.
And you said he was from Tennessee. Had they and he was due to go to trial. Was he out? Do you know if he was like out on bond?
He was. I don't know if he's from Tennessee. He was. The court was going to be in Antioch, Tennessee. I don't know if that's where he currently lived or not.
Sheriff Fletcher, Robin with Marshall News Messenger. During the pursuit, were there any other injuries? Was anybody
No, ma'am.
Okay, great.
Nobody else was injured.
Sheriff, I know you said that self-inflicted gunshot wound. At any point did your deputies have to fire any shots at all?
No. We did fire our 40 mic, which is a rubber-headed 40 millimeter projectile. That's what we broke the window with.
So that has a loud noise.
It's a less than lethal gun. You can actually do body shots with it, but it's powerful enough to break the windows.
Where was the self-inflicted gunshot wound? Where was that in his body?
To the head.
The head?
Yes, ma'am.
So it was on purpose, or was it like accidental?
No, we believe it was on purpose.
The officer, is he on leave while this investigation is going on with the Texas Rangers?
No. No, because he didn't fire his weapon, and we don't believe that he was any part of the person losing his life. Unfortunately, he was, well, actually, fortunately, this guy was fleeing prosecution probably forever if he would have made it out. And him out there doing his duty and working interdiction and doing what we do intercepted this guy from fleeing the country, we believe.
This is just another, let me phrase this right up, but in situations like this shows how deputies training, how they're able to take themselves out of harm's way, and how no matter what circumstances, you can't take the circumstances light, how the training that they've done prepares them for just about any situation.
That's exactly right. So we're always at a disadvantage because everybody that we stop or everybody that we deal with assumes that we know everything about them, and 9 times out of 10 you don't. So they've got a leg up on you on what's going to happen. So about everything we do in law enforcement is reactive to what you do as Joe Citizen. So his reactions last night were perfect. He handled himself very well. I'm very proud of him. That's a very unfortunate incident. Anytime you lose a life, nobody wants that to happen for whatever circumstance. But that is what happened, and he handled his situation very well.
Obviously, I'm very glad that none of our deputies were injured. It is National Police Week. You've just come from the Fallen Officers ceremony. I'm sure thinking about what could have occurred last night crossed your mind.
Absolutely. It wouldn't have taken, but just instead of him driving off to get out of the car, and it would have been a whole nother situation, and it would have come down to him or us, quite honestly. And I'm glad he didn't take that position, but there again, I still hate the loss of life at all. So, anything else?
Just to verify, it started on Highway 59 or 70?
59 South, right about the original stop was right about the Sloan Ranch on 59 South. It ended in about the 13,000 block of 59 South.
So not too far from Gill area.
Right through Gill, yeah.
About what time again? What time?
The initial stop was at 11:23. Judge Oswalt pronounced at 1 a.m. So all within about an hour and a half.
And the initial stop was just a routine traffic?
Just a traffic stop. Anything else? Very good.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all.